Hello everyone, welcome to PassionWaterTarot. Normally I say at that point, my name is Mom and Dad, and we're here to dance into the passion waters of your life. But I was laying in bed, getting ready to go to sleep for the night, and Spirit said, no, you need to do a reading. And Spirit said, there's new information to be revealed regarding Summer Wells. It's time to dig down deep and get some answers from Spirit. So, as with all other readings, you take what resonates and you leave the rest. These are not my opinions. I base questions off what we want to know, what Spirit is guiding me towards, and the facts that have been released, which, as we all know, are very minimal in this case of Summer, the little 5-year-old girl from Hawkins County, Tennessee, that has been missing now for 5 weeks. There's lots of information that EquiSearch is coming back this weekend. They've requested for those online not to be discussing where they're at and what they're doing. It's very important. Because as they have already explained, I'm going to see if I can explain it. Here's the grid. And they mark off this spot and say, okay, we've searched that. We know there's nothing there. No evidence. We mark off this one. But somebody on Facebook or somebody on YouTube, oh, well, they were here at Grid A. Here's pictures. Da 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 da. Okay, so now the culprit, the predator, if somebody has harmed Summer, they're not going to come back there and search again. So I can take all this evidence I have and put it over there. It's going to be a long, long, long time before they ever cover that territory again. So, not revealing their locations or posting pictures of them that is revealing. And for locals, you can tell where some place is at. Even in certain tree lines, you know. And then that little spark of information starts a wildfire. And that allows the predator the information that they need. Which is very devastating. But let's get on to the reading. Let's find out what's going on. Why did Spirit not want me to go to bed? Why did Spirit want me up doing a reading on Summer Wells? Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, Angels and Ancestors, what information would you like to reveal regarding the disappearance of little Summer Wells? Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? There's a lot of worry. There's a lot of worry and anxiety going on. It's the Nine of Swords. Sleepless nights. The Hangman in reverse. Okay. Spirit's telling me this is from the Predator. They're worried. They know they need to take some action. The Hangman in reverse is no longer thinking things over. They're taking action. They're putting their ideals in motion. Yeah, the Sun. They want to get out of all this worry and anxiety, put their ideals in motion, and come to a happy spot. I'm just going to tell it like it is. I don't know who the hell this person thinks they are, that they should be allowed to have a happy spot. It's been 5 weeks. Holy Spirit, Spirit God, angels and ancestors, can you reveal to us Summer's location? Where is Summer? Thank you for all messages forthcoming. Okay. We get 3 cards. We get the Wand in reverse, Temperance in the upright, and the King of Wands in the upright. Okay. So, this says it was a woman, not a man. If it was a man, it's a very feminine man. A man who's more in touch with his feminine side. A much more gentle energy, normally. Summer's being protected by the angels. See those wings of protection there? And the sun is shining in the background, and there's beautiful flowers. There's beautiful flowers. She's somewhere near some flowers. She's not really on a hill. She's off of a, she's down. Like a flat area at the foot of a small hill. The King of Wands in the upright. Her energy is surrounded by this predator. This person is very manipulative. They're a very big attention seeker. They're in the family's life, not in the family's life, back in the family's life, not in the family's life. They smile to their face and talk about them behind their back. They're very calculating. Holy Spirit, Spirit God, angels and ancestors, do you have any more information regarding Summer's location? King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands in reverse. She's not on the property. She's not. A Four of Wands is 11 card. That's the foundation for your happiness. That's your happy place. And for a 5-year-old, their happy place is with their family. Mom, dad, brothers, grandma. Where you grow up. Where you wake up every morning and go to bed every night. That's your happy place. She's not there. She's not at the church either. She's not at a place that was happy place for her. This person sits in some kind of authority. Or at least they present them well, as if they do. They handle their money well. They come across to everybody as being very stable and grounded. Why do I keep on typing out when I start? That is what Summer is telling me through spirit. That this person wore a false mask. She knew who they were. This was not a stranger. She thought this was a game. But it wasn't a very fun game. Holy Spirit, Spirit God, angels and ancestors, I don't want personally to know anything about this predator. Okay? But to find out more about this individual, I am going to ask Spirit to clarify these 3 cards that are initially came across of where the predator is in their mind right now. So Holy Spirit, Spirit God, the angels and ancestors, Summer's predator, could you please clarify the Nine of Swords in the upright? Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? We have the Seven of Swords that came out in the reverse. Yeah, they want to put all this lying, cheat, and stealing, deceit, and deception behind them. They pretty much want to move on with their life as if nothing ever occurred. And apparently they have the type of personality that can do this. So that's very concerning as to whether they have done this before and not been caught. Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, angels and ancestors, can you please clarify the Hangman in reverse regarding the predator? Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? We have the King of Wands out here again. Wanting to put ideals in motion. The King of Wands puts ideals in motion. They get motivated. They get enthused. They're like, okay, now's the time. Let's go. They're very spontaneous. They don't like to show it to other people, but they are not well in control of their emotions. And they are not invested in their bonds with other people. So Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, angels and ancestors, can you clarify the sun regarding the predator? Thank you for all messages, for what's coming. We'll take the one that flipped up. They want happy time. The happiest card in the tarot is the sun. This person wants their happy life back before June 15th. Before they made the decision. They want their happy life back because it's turned their life upside down. This is the Ten of Pentacles. It literally has caused strain in relationships, business-wise, their reputation, money-wise, the whole 9 yards. Everything is completely strained. Many relationships for this person is performing a balancing act right now because there's too many eyes. This person doesn't like anybody to see who they really are. You know, I go back to here where I said it wasn't a man. It's not a manly man. I'll tell you that. It's not one of them. I'm from Texas, so I can say this. It's not one of them redneck boys. No, this is more of your feminine kind of person. This person comes off being very mellow, very chillaxed. They have this persona. They want everyone to believe that that's who they truly are. But that's just the surface, because that's not who they truly are. But what happened upset the apple cart. And they want their happy life back before June 15th. And well, we want summer back. Alright. Regarding summer, and where is she located, Spirit? Please clarify the Eight of Wands in reverse. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? She's not on a hill. She's not at the house, she's not at the church, and she's not on a hill. She is surrounded by this predator's energy. There's flowers nearby, very nearby. The Hangman is here again in reverse. Yeah. Because that person, whenever you're asking about her, wants to close out her energy. Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, angels and ancestors, can you clarify temperance in the upright? The Four of Swords. I'm sorry. We're all, we do these readings. People are doing all these podcasts. People are interviewing people because we are all invested. And the card that is showing that Spirit is gifting me the knowledge that she's not on a hill. That she's in like a, not a valley, just a flat land area near some flowers, but not at a creek. The hills are close by. It's not farmland because there's rocks. Not huge boulders, just some rocks, okay? But she's resting. She's comfortable. Does that mean that she's gone from us? No. It could mean that she's being kept somewhere where she has time, that the person is not bothering her, and she has time to rest and be, as horrible as it sounds for a 5-year-old to be isolated and alone, but at least she's not being tortured at that moment or harmed in any way. She is able to find rest and comfort in that rest, okay? So Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, angels and ancestors. Oh, I see her mommy and daddy in the card. She's looking at them. She's looking out the window as if they were out there. You see those two people in the window? Goodness, I haven't noticed them in forever. Actually, it's not a window, it's a picture. Like this person may have a picture of her parents. Well, it is somebody they know. The King of Wands, yeah. Like I said, that's just the Predator's energy on both sides of her, squeezing in on her, trying to box her energy to keep it from being released when we request it. But with the King of Wands being motivated, wanting to have things their way, only their way. Everybody has to do it A plus B equals C, because otherwise the perception would be all wrong. Gets the Six of Pentacles in the upright. Now I'm an intuitive reader. I want you to look at this closely. Yeah, the pictures, when Spirit brings the picture out to me. One person on the left is getting everything. Person on the right is getting nothing. So there's nothing fair and balanced about that picture. And the Predator feels things are not fair and balanced. The Predator feels that what they've done, and everybody just needs to move on. Yeah, that's not going to happen, is it? No, 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 it's not. Everybody is very well invested. TBI is not going to move on. Hawkins County is not going to move on. Sorry, nobody's moving on. They're going to keep the pressure on. And I honestly do believe with the cards that are showing this person is already signaling by some unusual behaviors, maybe a couple of things that they have said, that things are amiss with them. So, the King of Pentacles, Spirit, can you please clarify the King of Pentacles for this reading? That this person just will not stop trying to overpower. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. We'll take it. Yeah. They did it out of love. They did it out of jealousy. They did it because they were selfish and self-absorbed. And they wanted what they wanted and they couldn't have it. What they wanted was not Summer. But because they were hurt, because they couldn't get what they wanted, they decided to hurt somebody else. Now, Holy Spirit, Spirit God, angels, and ancestors, regarding the Four of Wands in reverse, the card just fly out. First where I heard one. I must be hearing things. Could you clarify the Four of Wands in reverse for this reading regarding Summer? And any more information regarding where she's at? Is she okay? Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Yeah, this person wants their life back hard. They don't even accept the fact that what they did was what disrupted their life. They feel that what disrupted their life was the rejection that they felt. We get death in reverse for the Four of Wands. Does that mean she's alive? No. Because when you get the death card, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a death. What it means, it's a card of Scorpio. That's something I haven't even gone over with y'all. The Sun is Leo. Temperance is Sagittarius. The Hangman is Pisces. And Death is Scorpio. But the Death card usually means a death to an old way of doing things and a birth to a new way of doing things. But this person has no intention on changing what they do. They're still going to be themselves. They're just not going to let people outside their immediate circle know their true personality. This person is wearing a false mask. Big time. And they have done a lot of good things in their life to make sure that they kept up with the appearances. This is going to be somebody, many of you, least expected. Okay. One last card. This does not give me any indication of if she's alive or if she's gone. What it does show me is the sun is there again. She's not cold. She's not uncomfortable. Not all of her time is sad. Oh, sorry. Yawning. So I'm going to ask Spirit one more time. Spirit, is Summer safe and okay? We have the 5 of Wands. And to clarify that, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Spirit is telling me there has been harm come to little Summer. It does not say catastrophic injuries. It does not say life-threatening injuries, but there has been harm. The 5 of Wands is bickering back and forth, name-calling, swinging sticks at each other. It's not like you're stabbing each other or shooting each other, but there's been some hitting. Now, what is this 9 of Pentacles? Well, that's got to do with maturity. It has to do with independence. Being forced to grow up quicker than you should have to. Being forced to take on adult roles when you're a child. I can't say certain things on YouTube. I don't know for a fact that any harm has come to Summer Wells. I'm reading you the cards. And the cards have stated that she is surrounded by this person's energy that took her. They're wearing a false mask. They really have a persona outside their boundaries that you can't see who I really am. This is what you get to see. Because in here, I'm going to be me. And I'm going to be short-tempered. And I'm going to be demanding. And you're going to follow my rules. And if you don't, I'm going to harm you. If I tell you to love me and you don't, I'm going to harm you. I'm going to cause harm to you that you cannot stop. I got more questions. This is going on forever tonight. Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, angels and ancestors. Whichever person in Summer's family that this person was attracted to, were they aware of how this person truly was? Of their true personality? Of how distorted their thinking was? Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? No. No. They were only aware of, think about it like this. You get to see everything out there. Only the ones on the inner circle get to see and hear. Nobody else does. So you think that they're this giving, loving, sharing, kind, considerate, upstanding individual. When really what you got is this. And that's not any of that. Did the person, whether it's mom, dad, or grandma, that this person was obsessed with, were they aware that this person, this predator, was obsessed with them? Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? The Ten of Cups in reverse. They knew that this person wanted to break up their happy home. They knew that this person wanted them to walk away from their happy home. There's a slipper here. We're going to take it. Yeah. I saw it when I was sitting here. The Five of Swords. Yeah. And the predator did not want to let go. Wasn't going to give up. Found something they wanted to cling on to. Found somebody to be their victim. Found somebody they could control and manipulate. But whenever they disagreed and didn't do what predator wanted, the next plan, whatever reason, the person caught themselves showing up on the Wells property and they took someone under false pretense. I know it's false pretenses because there would have been only two ways he could have got her out of that house. He was either going to knock her out and carry her, and I say he, could have been she, or didn't knock him out, pretended that it was a game. And by the time she figured out it wasn't a game, it was too late. Alright. Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, Angels and Ancestors. This is a card of advice for the family, for the friends, for the church fellowship, for the searchers and the law enforcement. Raised by wolves. Number 10. Does somebody know where a wolf den is? Because if you're wanting pack animals to do their animal predation, you would take evidence close to their den. Raised by wolves. A flat area. A flat area would give wolves a good place to lay in wait for their next meal. As you find your true family when you went away from people at present. Adopted family, outcasts, more at home with animals. Your individuality is respected within the group. Wolf is with you, but so is the wolf clan. All your brothers and sisters, so this is a rich and varied social time with many activities and groups. It's not a time to be alone. And that's true. Anytime people are out searching, you definitely cannot be alone. They need to know who is out searching and exactly where they are. And they already have so many problems with communication because of lack of cell towers. Trust me, I understand that. I live in the country too, and our cell towers are basically non-existent. If it wasn't for Wi-Fi, we would be in a pickle. Alright, so your peace of mind is developing, growing, and the more gratitude you show the world of nature, the more this deep peace will grow and endure. Even when it comes time to move, as it shall come soon, you'll be able to shift into a new environment fully protected and with a great deal of help. Your clan is never far from you, and you will never abandon you. And now you have skin shared and turned together. This loyalty lasts forever with the wolf. I see the grassy area that is just flat with just regular sized rocks, some tall flowers, and back as the hill starts up, you can see a stream. Is there a wolf den around there? He could be holding her captive anywhere. I say he, it can be a she. Spirit says if it is, it's not a masculine male at all. But it is somebody who is very manipulative, and they're really not who they say they are. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it quits. We're at 45 minutes now, and I'll see you all soon with your next reading. Namaste.